Success isn't about being the smartest or working the hardest. It's about consistency. Sometimes one simple habit can change everything. This is the story of a student who went from failure to success, all because of one powerful lesson from his grandfather. Alex was a student who believed in one thing: cramming before exams. While his classmates spread their studies throughout the semester, Alex waited until the last minute. Then he'd stay up all night, hoping to memorize everything in time, but it never worked. When exam results came out, Alex's heart sank. He had ranked last in his class. His friends laughed behind his back. Some whispered, "He's never going to make it." Others joked, maybe he should just give up. That evening, Alex sat alone on his porch. Staring at the sky, he felt hopeless. His grandfather, noticing his grandson's silence, walked over and sat beside him. "What's on your mind, son?" he asked gently. "I tried so hard," Alex muttered, "but I still failed." His grandfather smiled softly. "You know," he began, "I once struggled just like you. But then I learned something. Success doesn't come from doing everything at once. It comes from doing a little bit, every single day." Alex frowned. "But how can something so small make a difference?" His grandfather leaned in closer. "I'll tell you a secret," he said. "Every day, no matter how I felt, I spent just 30 minutes reviewing my lessons, even when there was no exam in sight." 30 minutes? Alex scoffed. "That's not enough to change anything." His grandfather chuckled. "That's what I thought too. But those 30 minutes added up, day after day, week after week. I wasn't just learning, I was training my mind. When exam time came, I didn't panic. I was prepared." Alex wasn't convinced, but he decided to give it a try. The next morning, he set a timer for 30 minutes and opened his books. At first, it felt pointless, but he kept going. 30 minutes today, 30 minutes tomorrow, 30 minutes the next day. Weeks turned into months, and something changed. Concepts that once seemed confusing started to make sense. He didn't need to cram anymore. The knowledge was already there. When the next exam results came in, Alex stood frozen in disbelief. He hadn't just passed. He ranked first in his class. The same friends who once laughed at him now asked for his advice. As he proudly showed his grandfather the report card, his grandfather smiled and said, "See, it was never about being smarter. It was about being consistent. Success isn't about luck or last-minute efforts. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every day, the ones that seem too simple to matter." If you feel like giving up, remember Alex's story. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how one simple habit can change your life forever. Are you ready to take the first step? Start with just 30 minutes a day and see where it leads you. If you believe small steps create big change, hit the like button and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Have you ever experienced a breakthrough from a small habit? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone today.